Welcome back to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast, Lady Vals Edition. Podcast where sports fandom is more than just a game, it is a way of life.
What up, guys? It's your girl Val. We're here for Val's Corner Special Edition. Today I have Tanya. She is the prez of
Hi,
the
guys.
TBH
What
Houston
up?
chapter. What up, girl? All right, so she's my first victim of our Fan Fridays. So
Raiders,
why
of
don't you
course.
tell
I
us
bleed silver
what
and black,
is
baby.
your team?
All day, every day.
All day.
Oh,
Nice.
God. When I was 9
All
years
right, so
old, I grew up with
when
6
did you
brothers.
become a
They all
Raiders
play
fan?
football. And, of course, they have sucky teams because they like the Steelers and the Cowboys. Gag me. And we were watching football one day. Huh?
I feel like we might be related.
I had to go against the grain. We were
feel like we
watching
might be
football because
related.
I'm
Keep going.
from a sports family. And I saw the Raiders play, and I was like, that's my team. And it's been my team since I was 9.
Nice. We were probably like soul sisters. So like, of course, I'm a Raiders fan. So I've been a Raider fan since I was like 8 or 9. One of my brothers is a Steelers fan. My other brother is a Cowboys fan. And of course, like my dad's he's a Tennessee Titans fan. And the Raiders played the Titans, and I made a bet. And the Raiders won,
Yep.
and I was like, this is my team. It's $5, but $5 at the time was a lot because this was back in like 2005. And we had a family friend. His garage was all Raidered out, and I was like in love. So we
Yep.
probably like been friends like forever in previous lives and not even know it. All right, so how did you become the president of the TBH Houston chapter? Like, have you always been a part of the chapter
No, the
itself and then
chapter,
kind of
our
went up,
chapter
or
became
how
in
did this
existence
happen?
in 2022. And there was a president and stepped down, and then I was VP
Okay.
at the time. And president stepped down, and then I was up. So I've only been president of the Houston chapter for 7 months, 8 months now. Fairly new.
Okay.
It's
So
good,
how is
but
it
there's
going
some
for
growing
you?
pains.
Yeah, so
But
how's it
of
going
course,
for
with
you?
any group or organization, job, whatever, there's always growing pains.
Absolutely. So what made you want to get onto the board? Is it just the fact of it being like a chapter? Is it just
Well,
being more involved or
honestly,
be
I
like
had
as a
always
Raiders
wanted to be
fan?
part of TBH. When I was in Colorado, I was like, there has to be a TBH. And then I got transferred down here to Houston. And me and one of my coworkers at the job I used to have, we were talking about trying to start a TBH chapter. And everybody kept saying, well, there's a chapter there, but it really wasn't. It's just other Raider groups that are here that are so big that they thought that was actually TBH, and it wasn't. But I've always wanted to be a part of the black hole.
Gotcha.
I mean, who doesn't want to be part of the black hole?
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
You're right. Who wouldn't? All right, nice. So what is one of your favorite memories
Oh,
along the way of being a Raiders fan,
there's some games that I
or
went to
favorite
out in
game?
Oakland. I would travel out to Oakland and see. But when I lived in Colorado, just going to Denver and watching the games there because it's unreal. So I lived there. So it's only a drive from Colorado Springs to Denver. It's only an hour drive. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. So, um, let me see. What else, like, what has, ooh, trying to figure out how to word this. Have you,
Ooh,
who's your favorite
Howie
player?
Long. Howie Long is my ultimate favorite.
It can be past, present.
Present,
Okay.
of course, without a doubt, is my man Max. Max Crosby is a beast.
He sure is. He definitely is the
I,
beast. Uh, I'd like to meet him one day. Honestly, I just want
exactly.
to stand next to him and just be like, take a picture because you're tall and I'm short. Like, or just like, I just want like, bro,
Ex-
put me on your back like a piggyback ride. Take a picture. Like that's just what I want to do.
Girlfriend,
Every
me
time I meet
too, because
somebody
I'm
tall,
5'2".
I'm like, let's take a picture. Come on,
Yes.
let me jump on your back. Woo.
Well,
I'm 5'1" and a
technically,
half,
I say I'm 5'3" because I'm 5'2 3/4. So
almost
I
five
gotta bump it
two.
up.
Yeah, but I'm like, whoa. Like I'll go up to random people and be like, "You're tall," and they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Give me a high five," and then they do this, and I'm like, I'll jump." But then I'm like, "You want to give me a piggyback ride? Because you're tall."
Uh,
Have
yeah,
you
all
ever
my
had a
brothers are
piggyback
tall,
ride with
which
someone
I'm
that's
like,
tall? You just
what
running
happened
around?
here? Because all my brothers are over 6 feet, and I'm like, hold on, what happened? Mm-hmm.
We got the short
Yeah.
end of the stick. Point blank. Period. So, what is your most man, I really can't find my words today. Uh,
No, I got a question, sis.
your most what? Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, hey,
Yeah.
Tanya, as you know, you said you're in a family full of guys and a family full of, what's your favorite moment as a Raiders fan with your family? As in, when you were there to talk a little bit of
That's all
smack
the
to
time.
let them
We
know
do that all the
who was
time.
in charge.
24/7, not only when it comes to NFL, when it comes to college basketball, college football, because we all have different teams. Like, I'm originally from Kentucky. So my team is the Kentucky Wildcats as far as football and basketball. Of course, my brothers, kind of dumb, they're U of L. Kentucky and U of L is always that rivalry because they're in, not even 3 hours apart. So we talk smack all the time. If I see a sticker on their car, I'm like, I'm taking that sticker off and putting a UK sticker on there. Or it's smack talk all day, every day. Because I actually had to get out there and play with them. So this is where my love of football comes from because I played football with my brothers. And I tease my brothers because when I was in Colorado, I did play on the women's professional team for 2 years. So I tease them all the time. Huh?
Dude, the
No,
Denver
it was
Bandits?
stupid name koalas,
Were you with the
but I was
Bandits?
with them for 2 years, and I tease them all the time. I'm like, you
Okay.
played in high school. I went professional. So that's the kind of smack talk that we do.
Mm, yeah. All right. So if I'm ever playing football or flag football
Okay,
or what have you, I'm calling you and be like, I need you to
okay,
come up to the DFW.
I got you, sis.
Come
I
be on
got
my
you.
team,
I played
cause
linebacker. I didn't get Mad Dog for no reason. I got the nick. I got the nickname Mad Dog, and I got that for a good reason.
that
Woo!
that. Oh, okay. So
you
you
know,
just
it's a
you
it's a it's a different mentality when you out there on the football field than it
so
is, when I'm all
again.
professional and trying to be all pretty and stuff.
Okay. So when you're watching these games, obviously you have a different perspective as well because
Girl.
But
I got these
how
little
does it make
cushion
you feel
balls I be
sometimes
throwing
when
at the
these games
TV.
are not
Like,
going
if
well?
y'all don't listen to me, because if I was the coach, y'all would be doing X, Y, and Z, but you're not. I do that every single game because it frustrates me, especially when the play calling is so soft. And we don't need soft play calling. But, that's why I have little soft balls that I be throwing. Oh, Gert, yes.
Do you have like a stack of stuff? You got a whole stack of them? I mean, by now you should have like a whole bucket of them, like sitting there on the side. Because I would
There's
shoot,
been a
but I don't
couple of
know.
times
I'd
I've been
probably end
wanting
up
to
throwing
do
the whole
that, and then
bucket
I'm like,
all at
y'all
once.
driving me to
I'm
drink.
just saying, like,
Yeah. Yes.
let me drink instead. Let me take shots instead.
Girl,
That would be let's take a shot for every bad call that's
every
been
last one of
made.
them.
How many Raider fans would be
Because
absolutely drunk?
we are the most hated team in the NFL. So there's all kinds of bad calls. We will be drunk.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang. So, all right. So, what is your most prized memorabilia?
Actually, I had a friend make this, and I'm going to see if you can see it. You see that flag? That is my most prized possession. Yeah, it's wood.
Yeah. Is that wood?
Yeah, that is my most prized. Besides some of the other stuff hanging on the wall, but
Nice.
that is. Huh?
Nice.
Oh,
What shirt are you wearing? Your shirt. It said Raider.
yeah.
It said
Against the
Raiders,
world.
but
Yeah.
Raider Nation again.
Yep.
That's true. Facts. 100%. All the time.
Quick question.
Were you gonna say something?
Yeah,
Will?
quick question.
Uh-huh.
So you said that's your most valuable possession.
Because
Is there
my
a
friend
reason
made
why
it
that's
for
your most
me
valuable
after I
possession?
completed my first 50K. So and it's very meaningful because of that.
Wow.
Yeah, first.
Okay, so first 50K? First? Hey, Ral, she's running enough for me
I've
and
done
you,
two
girl.
50Ks, two
First
pulls,
50K.
and
I
30
know.
halves. And I am on my
You wanna-
way to trying to do a half in every single state. And I've got 11 states down. So this is my I can't play football per se anymore. So we're just going to take it to a different way of staying active.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to run for me,
Okay, well, I
and
wish I
just
had known that earlier when I
send the
went out and did my
signal
5
to my
miles
body.
this afternoon. I should have just
running. Lose
did
the
my
weight.
little telepathy and be like, okay, this is going out to Val.
Yeah, come on with it. So, here's a big question. I know you're so excited for the next season.
Yeah.
Are there things being planned?
Spill the beans.
Everything's not set in stone, but yes, we are in plans for a big TBH blackout takeover. One of the things that I am, as soon as the date drops, the one hotel that everybody's raving about that has the lazy river, I am definitely trying to get that blocked off with discounts so that people can stay there and have access to the lazy river, because that's the only way you can get access to it is by having a room there. So as soon as the date drops, I'm going to call them up and say, hey, we got X, Y, and Z amount of people. Can we get a discount for X amount of rooms? But yeah, we got some things in the works for this blackout takeover.
I am so excited. So for one, I do not like Houston. I can't. The traffic, the humidity. But because because there's some stuff being
Yes.
planned and it's nothing but Raider Nation and the Travel Brigade.
Okay.
I'm going for you guys, okay? Not even yes, for the
I
Raiders,
hear
I'm
you.
going for you
I
too,
hear you.
but it's more for the Raider Nation, you know? Because
We are going
I
to
gotta see the
get
fan
turned
band.
up.
We're
We're
gonna
going to
get
have, if the game is on a Sunday, we are going to have a meet and greet on a Friday. And then on Saturday, a brunch, and then family time. And pretty sure if I can get this hotel, family time is
ooh.
going to be the Lazy River, because if it's in September, October, you know it's going to be hot as all get out. So the Lazy River will be like, and then Saturday night,
Always.
party. And then, of course, on Sunday, it's the game if it's on a
Val knows how to
Sunday. So
party.
hopefully
Whoop,
it's going to be
whoop,
on a
whoop,
Sunday so
whoop.
that these things can fall into a line. But depending on what day the game's on will depend on how things work out.
Yeah. Oh man, I am so excited. I'm like, can
I
the schedule
know, because
come
I'm
out
like, I need to get
now?
things
Like, give
moving.
us
I need
those
those dates
dates.
now
Give us those
so we can
dates.
get this stuff locked in stone. Well, I
Hey,
don't
this
like to
just shows
But I
that
procrastinate
women are
miss.
because,
better
most
planners than
men
men.
like to procrastinate. I need to know what is happening, when it's happening, how it's happening, the whole 9 yards, months in advance.
Hey, man, this is again the reason why women are better at planning. If you ask the
Not
guys,
all women are like
hey,
that, Will.
sis,
I'm a procrastinator.
we ate that bad. I mean, like, I know 6 months in advance because my wife gives me the schedule 6 months in advance. Hey, I ain't gonna lie here. I mean, like, we could being honest. 6 months in advance, my wife is like, "This is what you're doing, by the way. Here's your calendar." It's like, cool.
Here's your
I mean,
itinerary. Here's your schedule
even if
for
I'm
this day, this day,
traveling,
and this
it's like
day.
my
She's
stuff
like,
is
"You're
packed
Here's
a
the
week
timeline.
ahead of time because I already know what I'm going to wear, how I'm going to wear. It's already there.
right." So,
I'm the day before.
I'm gonna
All
expect a
facts.
great party down there in Houston, sis. We gonna go down there, and I'll be like, it's gonna be planned to the minute, and I ain't even gonna have to worry because people are gonna be like, where's the schedule? Why are you late, Will? Again.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Get your
Get
shit
it
together,
together.
Will.
Get your shit together. I've only been to Houston twice.
Okay.
So I want to see something that I hadn't seen before. Like I went when I was like 16, and then I went like 6 years ago for this really fast class, whatever, for Applebee's when I used to work for them. But
Yeah,
the traffic drove me away forever. And
I'm telling you, traffic
like I
here
said, the
is
only reason why I'm
horrible, and it's
going is
going to
for
be
y'all,
horrible,
for Raider Nation.
especially
Let's
when
go.
there's a game. It's going to be 10 times worse.
So, well, the traffic was bad, and I tried to take the back roads, and the back roads were backed up, and the back roads to those back roads were also backed up.
Eh, They're so backed up.
Mess.
But here's the thing. Then I guess I'm taking the bike or I'm getting on a
A
scooter.
bike and a
Because I was
scooter,
just walking between the cars.
you be better off just taking an Uber because these people can't drive. Trust me, they can't drive.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Oh.
I've seen people in Texas. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. What is it with people in Texas when the speed limit says 70? It is 130, 140. It
It
is
is a
not even,
suggestion,
it's a
and
speed limit.
trust me.
It is a suggestion in Texas. They are suggest that you
And if
go
you're
this
in
fast
that fast
because
lane
everybody
going
else is
slow,
going twice as fast.
they will try to run you over. Yes. Not only dirty looks, you probably got a
Oh,
couple of
you gotta get the
fingers.
dirty look. So if I'm in the left lane, yep. When I'm in the fast lane, I'm like, oh my God, we're going 510 under the speed limit. And then I go over, whenever I'm passing them, I will literally stare at them. I'm like,
Yes. And see,
and then I go up and go in front of them. I'm like, or I'll be like signaling out my windshield. I'm like, it's this, like, like for here, like the back road's 55, and these new people, like they've been going 40, 45, and I'll just be sticking my hand out
yeah.
literally stick it out. I'm like, 55, 55.
And I'm a transplant here. I am.
If you're gonna go slow, go
I'm
in
a
the far
transplant. I'm
right
not a true
lane.
Texan. And that's why I say these people can't drive. Because especially if it's raining, they really can't drive. It's horrible. Especially here in Houston. They're horrible.
Facts. Horrible. One drop, and we're like, oh, 3-car pileup right here. Man, it's bad. It is horrible.
Well, let's hope we ain't in Texas when it's raining. Now, sis, back to this
Yes.
soiree that's being held, right? This little get together. You said
Yes.
all the clubs from Texas are united, right? How many times have we ever been to an event where all the Texas chapters unite like this for a tailgate that you guys have been to together? Or is this going to be
For me,
the
it's
first
going to be
time
the
that
first
both
time
of you
I've had
guys
this
have this
experience.
experience as well? Val?
So I'm part of DFW Raiders for Life club, and so for when we play the Cowboys, when the Raiders come into town, usually what happens with us is all the different Raider clubs that there are, because there's like
300 of them?
there was 3 last time. No, there was 3 different clubs last time. And so what happens is we kind of like all plan together where we're gonna be. There's a certain spot for tailgating that we'll go to, and so some of our members will go, and they'll go like at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, whatever. Sit in line and secure the spot. Like they'll get out of the car, they'll put like, the tents up and stuff like that. But it's really good because it's just everybody uniting,
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let me ask you this. So you've already been a part of one like that, right? Where everybody comes together and everybody like does it together and everything like that. It's definitely a unique experience for Raider Nation to come together. It's always fun. I'd be like, that's why Val, even though she hates Houston, will be coming down. She's like, hates the weather, loves the people. That's the thing. She said, hey, I hate the weather, but I love the people. So she'll come down and everybody's going to come down there. It's going to be a little bit different.
I love Raider Nation, of course.
Right? So with that all being said, I've never been to Houston. I think the last time we went to Dallas and was the first time I've been to Texas ever. So
Really?
yeah.
For the launch party?
Yeah. It's the first time I ever went to Texas.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
And I took you to Fuel City. Wow.
I was everywhere. Everywhere. Fuel City doesn't scare me. They're scared of us. I yell Raiders wherever I go.
You did.
Don't yell Raiders, I'm yelling Raiders. Doesn't matter. But Tanya, so
this will be your second time?
My second time in Texas. So let me ask you like this. From somebody that's never been to Houston, what can I expect when I go down to Houston? How is the atmosphere down there? What type of food? What is it that you guys got going on down in Houston that makes that area so? And I hear a lot of people talk about it, both positively and negatively. But what is it that you guys got going on down there that makes Houston a come-to city?
You're asking a transplant.
Oh. Yeah. A transplant. Somebody that is a tourist in their own city.
Well, the one thing that I do like about the city of Houston is there are a lot of sports venues here, and you get to go to a lot of different sports. I do like that not only sports aside, as far as the arts, of being into the arts, like the museums, the plays that they have here, those are phenomenal. And I like doing stuff like that too. The downside, it's humid. It's hot as hell. There's no seasons. We have no, it's spring, it's summer,
There's
and
no
then it's hell.
seasons. Okay.
Those are the
And
three
summer.
seasons. Yes. Yes.
It's spring, summer, and hail. Okay.
More than likely, it's
What
going to be
season
hell.
will we be going in? And hopefully it's not hell
Because the
season.
hottest months here is August, September. Yep.
Yup. And sometimes October.
Wow.
So make sure you bring your frizz control. You get bring bottles of it. Make sure you put it in there. You bring your gel,
Okay, ladies.
your
So if
mousse.
I'm going to Houston and I'm a female, what is my travel pack gotta contain? What is the
Well,
must-haves
if your hair's not in
my
locks or
wife
braids,
goes to
you better
Houston?
have frizz control. Because as soon as you walk out that door, it's gonna go poof.
Yup.
Um,
It's gonna hit you.
you're
You're gonna be
going to
like, your
need.
eyebrows are gonna be puffing
You
up.
don't really need a lot of lotion because you're gonna be moisturized from the humidity anyway. But you're gonna need deodorant and soap because every time you walk out that door, you're gonna be like, "Dang, I need another shower."
Deodorant.
Every single time.
Yeah, that humidity.
Yeah.
Whoo-wee. Once it hits you, you're like,
Umbrella if you don't
Okay.
want the rays
Okay.
on you, because umbrella will block some of the sun. Lots and lots and lots of sunscreen if you're fair complected, because you don't want the sun to burn you. Comfy shoes. I know a lot of us females like to look pretty and wear heels and stuff. No, wear your comfy shoes. Yeah, because
with those kind of shoes.
exactly, because ain't nothing
You're gonna be
close,
limping.
and
You're
you're
gonna be
walking
walking
for
like
miles.
you just learned how to walk in
comfy
heels,
shoes.
man.
Okay. Hey, good to know, guys. Hey, that is your 2-pack list. If you're going to Houston, ladies, they are giving you firsthand information right here in Val's Corner.
Oh man,
I hope my wife's listening because I didn't make the list.
I'll help her out. I love Emmy Lou. I got her. I got her.
All right, sis, go ahead.
So,
no,
so this
because
past season, did you go to any away
I had
games or home
surgery in
games?
February, and then I was gonna go to Nolo in December, but then I had a car accident in August, so that just ruined all my plans.
Gotcha. I think I partied enough for everybody who didn't make it.
But this year should be
Facts.
different. But it's kind of hard for me to travel to games because, like I said, I'm doing the 50 states with the half marathon. So all that travel that I had to do for that. So it's kind of hard for me to do. And really, until our club gets big enough where I can, I'm usually here at the venue for the watch parties and stuff. Our watch party is in the Heights, and it's
And where do you guys
on
have your watch
White
parties
Oak.
at?
Our club is called Carte Blanc. And now for this blackout, we may have to move it depending on how many people are going to be here because our venue hosts 80 to 100 people. And so I'm in the works of talking to a
You're gonna
different
need a
club
bigger
owner that
venue.
has something that's really, really huge because we may have to kind of shift gears. Yeah.
Raider Nation's coming. I have seen numerous comments, and I've heard so many people saying that they are going to Houston.
Oh, girlfriend, yes, we are.
So Houston is not ready. They are not ready for this. They're gonna say,
"Oh yeah,
I'm talking about Raider Nation,
man," and I can't wait to black out that Texas stadium because them Texas fans get on my last nerve. Yep. Can't stand them.
Just like some Cowboy fans.
All right, you two ladies live in Texas, both Raiders fans. Who's more hated? Cowboys fans or
The
Texans
Texan
fans?
fans are
Probably Cowboys.
fair weather fans.
They talk the most smack.
And the Cowboy fans,
A little
they are
obnoxious.
obnoxious, and I hate the fact of every time you hear somebody say, "Well, we're Americans' team." I'm an American, and they're not my team. I hate that phrase, but
They are. I'm not gonna say all of them because I have some Cowboy people, that watch, The majority of the Cowboy fans are roaches. You know why? Because they be hiding when they lose, and then when they
yeah,
win one game, two games, they can be like, "We
man,
them
that is the
boys, we going to
Texan
Super
fans
Bowl." No,
because
you're
they
not.
like that all
Shut
the
up and
time.
sit down on this couch next to me.
Yeah, especially at the
Bring the
very beginning
popcorn and
of
the
the
soda.
season, the
Shut
Texan
up and
fans
let's
will
just
be
watch what's
hollering,
next. Come on.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Like,
We're going to the Super Bowl." And I'm like, "Shut up. Y'all gonna get out in the first round of the playoffs or the second round." I don't want to hear that. Yeah.
one and done. One and done. I mean, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, when's the last time you guys went? We
Yeah.
went, we won 90s." I'm like, bro, we right
And the
behind you
Texan fans,
guys.
I
Like,
don't
you
even know
guys
why
are
they talking. They
coming
ain't won a
up.
Super
So I
Bowl
don't
at
even know
all.
why
So
y'all,
they just need to shut up.
why you're speaking.
Like, for real. Like,
So,
what have y'all done lately?
we've got our 3.
Go to the playoffs and get
Where's
put out?
yours?
And
Oh, that was so long.
yeah,
That was a long time ago.
exactly.
Okay, a ring's a ring. Okay, just saying. Don't get me all fired up
Exactly.
because I can go on and on and on. Who we? No.
Oh,
Or they'll be like, "Oh, it's
and I keep
Cowboy
telling these fools,
Country
I
or it's
hate these
Cowboy
other teams
Nation."
saying they nation. There's only one nation, and y'all ain't it. Exactly. Quit biting off us.
That's
Because that's
Raider
all y'all
Nation.
doing. No, we're
Raider
the nations. Like,
Nation.
we're Steeler Nation. We're Cowboy. Y'all are cowgirls, really. Yeah.
Get your
It's
own
like
catchphrase. Go
they
get
can't
your
because they ain't
own
got one. That's
thing.
why they biting off us.
Use your imagination. I'm like,
I don't.
and who
Well,
decided that
Jerry's
it was
old and
America's team?
decrepit
Jerry,
anyway.
you
He
are
got one
like,
foot in the grave. Like, seriously. He old and decrepit.
shut it down. I don't know.
He's the Walking Dead.
He's like the Antichrist. Bro. The first episode, Jerry Jones is gonna be like, "I want that thing down." Get in your helicopter and go fly away. I'm not gonna say
No,
nothing about
not that one,
Martavis,
but
but I will say he's
okay.
been smart about Tom Brady. So
I trust in the
they're
process, but I can't stand Tom Brady and his
trust the
cheating ass
process.
Patriots.
Trust the
But that's okay.
So besides Howie, is there any other players that you love that don't play
The only
for the
one I've been
Raiders
able to meet is
anymore,
Tim Brown,
or any that you've been able to meet?
which was really awesome. He's really cool. Love Charles Woodson, of course.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, duh.
I've never met
That's
him,
Jimmy.
and even though he was a kicker, I think Janikowski was a really cool dude, and I would love to meet him one day. I also like, who's no longer with us, which I think was a stupid move for cutting him, was Khalil Mack. I think that was very stupid of them to get rid of him, but he is one that I will always say will be a Raider.
I'm with you there, sister.
And I don't like that saying once a Raider, always a Raider, because no, some of these like Devontae Adams, no, you never a Raider. You wanted to cry and be a little bitch. You go right on over there. You're never a Raider again. Period.
Facts. Facts.
Definitely ain't one. Gone.
Randy Moss.
Gone. Yeah, go. That's why I don't like that saying once a Raider, always a Raider, because there's a couple of like, no, dude, no, we don't put that slogan on you.
So I actually saw, so there's somebody that does a podcast. Okay, they always put out these stupid like
Mhm.
scenarios. They're talking about rugs, right? Once a Raider, always a Raider.
No.
He'll be out on parole.
No.
Let's bring him back. I'm like, I commented. I was like, "Are you special?" And he just liked my comment. I
like,
was like,
no.
"Okay." But I mean,
Yes, it's good.
have you
We
tried
have it at our bar.
Woodson
It,
whiskey?
yes, ma'am.
So good. Do you really? We're pre-gaming
Our
at
bar
your
has
bar
the
before the
Woodson
pre-game. We're
whiskey, and
pre-gaming before the
I've
pre-game.
had several different ones. I've had the Woodson with Red Bull, which is the bomb. I've had, oh girl, yeah, it's good.
Woodson with
Woodson
Red
whiskey
Bull?
is good, period. But you know,
Listen,
our bar this is the main reason why
yes,
we
it
went to
is.
this bar.
Yes, it
is
is.
because they are an official Woodson whiskey bar. So yes, our bar is a
Mhm.
Woodson whiskey bar.
I am legitimately jealous. I have 2 bottles.
Oh,
Okay, they're 2 different bottles,
dang.
and they are not to be opened. I don't even know what I did. They're not to be opened, but I do have 1 open bottle.
Mhm.
And my friend Ross Ricks actually got me on the Woodson whiskey. So the first time I met him was it was at the KC game, I think. I think it was at the KC game a few years ago. And tall motherfucker come out, good friends of Joe's, my boyfriend. And he was like, "Hey, want to
Mhm.
try this?" I'm like, "Sure." I'm not a whiskey person, but I'll take a chug out of that thing. And ever since then, any away game that I go to, I'll take a shot of with the whiskey.
Yeah.
I'll take some type of shot. I'm like, it's just my thing.
And see, I'm not a whiskey person
And
either,
it's like,
but I'll drink Woodson.
mm,
Yeah.
I'll drink Woodson all day. So good. I'm
Well,
like,
I met
man,
his
I just need to
brother,
meet him. You know what I mean? I need to meet him.
and his brother, yeah, and this is
Very
one of the
good.
little things. His brother lives here, and he is the one that I'm trying to talk to get a couple of bottles to maybe auction off. We'll see what happens. We're gonna see what happens.
It's for a good cause.
Not a definite, but yes.
Just
We're
tell him
making
we're
some
blacking out.
calls. We're making some calls,
Yes.
y'all.
We're blocking out Houston. Come on.
Yes,
Do it for the
man.
Raider Nation. Come on.
Hey,
Come on.
also shout out to Ross Ricks, Raider Nation Golf Club, always taking care of us, always taking care of our Lady Val.
Man, that's my boy right there. That's my boy. Listen, I have been learning how to play golf because I want to play golf with him one of these days and drink
That would be
Woodson
nice.
on a
But I
golf
can't play
cart.
golf worth the darn. I tried.
That's my boy.
I sucked.
Oh, me neither, but I go to Top Golf all the time, and I want to play one of these tournaments because I'm like, I want to play.
Top
what?
Golf
We
get
need
you
a
in,
Raider-
girl.
We should
Top
black
Golf will
out
get
Top
you in.
Golf because there's one right down the road. That's boom, boom, boom. That's a good idea. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Let's
There.
go.
We should.
Top Golf blackout.
You know what?
We should.
Yeah.
All right. You're getting all this information right now, firsthand
write it
on
down,
the pod.
and then here we go. And if the game's on a Monday night, let's everybody stay out a day because on Tuesdays at Top Golf it's half price gameplay. Raider night.
Yes.
Listen, this is the after party at Top Golf. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like a great time. Look at you ladies already planning stuff.
Oh, girlfriend, I'm gonna put you on speed dial.
So if you need help though with anything, you let me know. So So I used to be on the board for TBH Dallas chapter. I was the event coordinator. Joe and I were. So when TBH hold on, I'm talking too fast. When TBH Dallas launched, we had this big old launch party. It was amazing, and I got nothing but love for TBH Dallas. Henry, he's a prez, um, and so, but that was fun. Like it's fun to organize and get some ideas
Okay.
together with the board. Shout out to Alan, all in 5 Silver Black. But
I got you.
yeah, you need
I
any help
got
or
you because
anything
I
or
mean
ideas?
I
Let
didn't
me
even
know.
think about
I'm
Top
down
Golf
to
until
help.
you said it, and then I was like, you know what? We could black out Top Golf. Yes, they would.
They would shit their pants.
Yep.
Their
But that would be
shitty
so
Texan
fun.
pants.
Yep.
It would be like, oh, what's your team? Who cares? Raider Nation's in the house. Come on. I'm sure we could probably even do something
Yeah, because Top Golf is a good
like
family
part of that
event
family
too.
time, even on a Saturday. And on top of that, like if you have the app like I do, but like if you book,
Yeah,
sometimes they give you deals on the event. So maybe that's something also,
exactly.
if we get
So
like a
yeah, that's a good
good
idea
group, we
because
could be
that's a
like, hey,
good
let's book
family
for
thing to
this.
do that you can bring your kids. The kids are going to love it too. So yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as you guys can see right here, Houston is planning, baby. They is scheming. So yes, this party is gonna be off the chain, baby.
Say it one more time, Will. One more time. Off the
And he should have
chain.
Off the
Let's
should
go.
chain,
have thrown in one of them
baby. Here we go.
Raiders.
Oh well, we gonna get one as soon as this one's a wrap because Sis is gonna end the show, and that's usually the when we end one of those, baby. I don't know, but we gonna see how it is. But all right, Sis. So we've been talking a little bit about Houston. We've been talking about the game. We've been talking about you. We've been talking about a little bit about everything because that's what Val does. She digs in. She figures out what we got going on. Lots of future plans. Lots of things like that. What do you want Raider Nation to know about yourself and what TBH Houston will be
Well,
doing
about
and what you
myself
guys
as
represent
far I'm an
down there?
athlete, but I'm also a person that volunteers. That's something that's near and dear to my heart. Being an Army vet is the homeless because about 90% of the people on the streets are vets. And that's one of the things that our chapter does as well is for Halloween time, we donate candy to Ronald McDonald House and the House of Yahweh, which is a women's shelter for abused women. And then around Christmas time is when we get our big donations and we donate a bunch to the homeless shelter. But I'm always out there volunteering, trying to do things for the homeless because that's something that's near and dear to my heart. So that's me in a nutshell. I like to volunteer. I like to help out people, but I also like to stay healthy and run so many miles. Yeah. Army.
And you're a vet?
You're welcome.
Nice. Thanks for your service. Good to know. Don't mess with
Well,
her.
and also, when I did
Don't
play,
mess
I
with her.
played linebacker. So, like I said, I didn't get the nickname Mad Dog for no reason.
Don't even start. Don't even think about starting.
Be a sweetheart.
Don't even
You're on
think
that
about
negative
it.
side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really an
Okay.
I'm really
We're
an
all
angel.
angels. We're angels.
Just don't play offense.
Yeah, we're angels.
Okay.
Okay. We're
Val, we stop lying.
what's that supposed to mean? Okay.
We'll talk about that after the show.
I'm an angel, okay? I am like,
Wait a minute, we just talked about Woodson
I
whiskey,
don't
girlfriend.
drink.
Come on now.
Well, I do drink, but I don't.
Oh
You
man,
gotta
shoot.
retract.
Yeah. Yeah.
But listen, I'm very nice. So like even when I was drunk, when we were in NOLA, I was okay. I took a shot of tequila. Should not have. I was slamming these vodkas down, and I was like, I don't feel good. So we started walking down, and I had throw up, and I could feel it. And we went over to a trash can, and drunk me was like, mm-mm, can't do it. Mm-mm, I feel bad. I don't want to, because then they're gonna have to, like, I was being like, they're gonna have to clean it up. This thing's empty. It's clean. Like, I was like,
Oh.
mm. So I did the unthinkable. I swallowed it, and then I I threw up in front of the hotel on the corner. I was like, it's so funny. But I was thinking
I
about others
mean,
when I was like on the verge
that's
of like,
what a trash
I was like,
can is
no, they're gonna have
for.
to wash this out. It's
Well, they can recycle
it
it.
was a recycling bin.
All right.
I felt bad. I was like, they're gonna have to clean this up. No. Joe's like,
Okay,
oh
was
my
this on
God.
Bourbon Street?
He had to babysit me on the way
Well, I
back to
heard
the
Bourbon Street was
hotel.
dirty anyway, so you should have just done it in the street.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. It was.
I don't really remember how dirty it was. But I do know I hugged one of them Jesus preacher people in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Oh gosh. All right.
I was like, that a drunk Val might come out in Houston.
Yeah.
We'll know.
We'll see. We'll see. But we're hoping
See.
she stays contained. But yes, sis, it's almost time for you to wrap it up.
All right, I guess. But anyway, thank you, Tanya, for coming on here, being my first victim
Well,
in
thank
this
you for having me. This
new
has been fun.
new series that we're gonna start up.
Yeah.
This is why our regular podcasts always just go on.
Yeah. Because Val.
So because I mean, yeah, you're right. But y'all, if you know anybody, again, like if you know anybody, any team, any sport, I mean, you're a fan. Come on, let's talk about you. Let's figure out why you're a fan. Unless you're a Cowboys fan, then you might be limited to 10 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But if you know anybody, send them our way. Make sure you hit the like, the share, subscribe. Come on. We'll be doing this weekly. So go ahead and tap in to our crazy world. Val's crazy world. So
No doubt, Val's crazy world. That is what we are naming the segment of Val's Corner. Val's crazy world. And guys, please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment. If you guys have anything for Tanya, you guys can always message us here on the board. If you guys got anything for Val, message us down below in the comment section. And guys, it's all about one nation. It's all about one team. It's all about
Raiders.
let's go.